G'day viewers, it's Creaky Gamers time. Okay, so thanks for joining us for another battle report. This is a shorter form report, so we'll see how this works out. We've got Archaon leading the Everchosen. I think they got the Mark of Slaanesh this time. Same list as the last few videos you've seen them. And Skarbrand leading the Blades of Khorne. The scenario is Battle for the Pass. So we're just deciding who's going first. The Everchosen have finished deploying first. They're deciding whether they're going to take the first turn or the second turn. But they're working out how many victory points they can grab on turn 1, and whether they can get onto those objectives at the halfway point worth 2 points. So after a bit of toing and froing, the Everchosen have decided to go first. The Blades of Khorne led by Skarbrand and a Gore Pilgrims battalion. So let's see, Skarbrand versus Archaon. Turn 1.
Battle round 1.
Yeah.
I'm going to go first.
You're going to go first.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
We get a command point for coming.
Yep.
I get a command point for Archon. I'm going to spend straight away.
Yep. And then you your cup. Right, then show the viewers your cup.
Alright.
Done?
Yep.
Yep.
Done. Yeah.
Okay, so pretty non-eventful hero phase. Archaon spends his command ability, so he knows the turn order. He knows who's won priority. At this point in time, me being the Khorne player, don't know who's going first or second next round. So it's a big advantage for Archaon and the Everchosen, knowing what's going on. And they're just moving up and they're just making sure they're going to have one model within 6 of those objectives, so they can score 2 for each of those objectives and 1 for their home objective. I'm suspicious that they know the turn order. They're screening pretty hard here, so let's have a look.
Battle round 1.
So Khorne turn 1, so we get to cast a spell, not a spell, a prayer. So the Slaughter Priest puts bronze flesh on Skarbrand, so he's got 1 extra to his save. And then we fail to get Killing Frenzy off, which we're hoping to get that off on the Marauders. So the first time using my new unit of 40 Marauders. And then the Blood Bags, the old Blood Reavers, as I call them, they get a good run roll and they're able to get up and just get the numbers on that objective on the left-hand side, you can see there. So the Blood Reavers are going to claim that objective, and then the rest of the army, being very cautious, we're not sure who's going next, but the Everchosen know the priority coming up. So we're going to throw everybody forward, but we're going to heavily screen here in front of Skarbrand because we don't want him to die to a charge from Archaon. We want go the other way around, so our Skarbrand will get stuck into Archaon first. So main priority here is to protect Skarbrand from the Everchosen's charges. They've got lots of cavalry and Varangard, so they can charge quite a bit. That's the best we could do, I think. Not much happening. And we score 3.
Battle round 2.
Priority, you know what the role is.
Yep, off you go.
Me again. Oh. Okay. I thought that's what you'd roll, but then I thought you might be foxing. You had everything in a line hiding behind there. I thought, oh, he might be foxing though. He might.
Well, I was going to say it didn't really matter what I did because I wasn't going to run all the way up to the objective and let you hit me. All I had to do was tag it.
Yeah.
And
Alright, so I get another command point.
in this game, I think because unless you summon, you can't teleport over me, fly over me, right?
No, they're not that fast. The Bloodthirsters are really slow.
Yeah, but I was more worried about keeping my line straight than getting it all scattered.
Alright, so same thing again. Bronze flesh on the Marauders. Yeah, that goes off. So the Marauders have got bronze flesh on them. And I think they'll be fighting most. I'll do Killing Frenzy on the Marauders. No, reroll. Oh, take a mortal wound. Okay, so the Khorne getting a double turn here. They're going to rush up and grab some objectives. So these poor old Blood Reavers, the Blood Bags I call them, they're just going to be running up there to form a hard screen around that objective. at least try and keep some of the cavalry back and away from Scarbrand and so on, especially if the Everchosen are going to get a double turn. We've got to watch out for that. So we're trying to screen as much as we can. It's mission Scarbrand to get him delivered to the enemy. The Marauders, they're going to move up as well. So the Marauders have moved up and they've got a chance of making a very long charge with their special rule of turning one of their charge dice into a 6. This is the first time I've used the Marauders, so they're brand new painted unit. And they're running some Wrathmongers up there to form a screen for Scarbrand as well. And the Rage Thirst is going to move up behind Scarbrand just as a little birdie on his shoulder to protect him. So we'll see what happens there. And then the rest of the characters are still forming a screen around the back because we're worried about the Everchosen getting one of their teleport spells off. So let's have a look at the charge phase.
The charge phase.
Khorne be with us. Come on, Marauders. There you go. 5.
Now, what'd you roll?
A 3 and a 2.
Okay, so make the 2 a 6.
2 a 6. And that
Yes.
makes it 9, 10.
10.
Just enough. Or I could re-roll it. Although I might need the command points. So yeah, they'll do that. There's just one unit there, is there?
Yeah, 1 unit.
One
of
unit
5.
there, and there's those guys. I'm building this way. Yep.
10 there. There.
The combat phase.
The Marauders got their long bomb charge off. It's such a good ability being able to turn one of those charge dice into a 6, so they're almost guaranteed a charge most of the time. So we've got them charged forward just not to kill any of those knights, but we want to get some contact on those knights to stop them sneaking around our flank. But also it allowed the Marauders to get up onto the objective so we can score this turn. We don't want the Everchosen getting too far ahead. So they roll a heap of dice, not much damage to the knights, and the knights do quite a bit of damage back to the Marauders, even though they've got bronze flesh on them and so on. And then Archaon being within 12 during the battle shock phase, he adds an extra minus to their bravery, so an extra couple of Marauders flee to battle shock. But the Marauders are still okay, they're holding position, and so Khorne are going to claim the 2 middle objectives and their home objective. So well done, so we'll score 5 points and move up the scoreboard. Alright, you'll go.
Battle round 2.
I get a command point for coming. I get a command point for Archon. Unsurprisingly, I'm going to spend that straight away.
Yep. Okay. Already thing up. Go. I'm not looking.
Yeah, okay.
Done?
Yep. We'll curse them. Or will of the Everchosen them, or whatever it is. It gives you a 1 step win.
Marauders, yeah.
Alright, so that's the end of my hero phase. Still at 2 command points.
Okay, so the Everchosen Battle Round 2 movement phase. They didn't get any spells off in the hero phase, failed to cast Mystic Shield or Arcane Bolt or anything like that, but they do know the turn order, so they know if they're getting a double turn or not. So at my point of view, at this point, from the Khorne point of view, Archaon is hanging back, so we're thinking, no, they don't have a double turn. But we'll find out in a moment. So the Knights are moving up and they're going to get multiple charges off everywhere, hopefully just hitting the Blood Reavers and the Marauders, and then Scarbrand will be safe.
The charge phase.
Who's going first?
We'll do these Knights here. They've got a reroll.
Yep.
They go 5, which is 6, so that actually gets them in. So we'll avoid doing the embarrassing failure. Just go 6. The Lord here,
Yep.
he goes 9. Wumpa.
Yep.
They're in combat there, we know that. That unit over there right in front of you. They go 9. So they want to charge but end up about here, so they're wholly within 18. Packed in as close as you can get them. Now we'll have to get within 3 inches. Also, okay. Let's have a look what the Vanguard can do.
Yep.
How far do I need to get to that big guy? 11. It's going to bring a lot of people in, though, isn't it?
Roll. See what happens.
Yeah,
you have to just roll. You might
7.
Have to worry. 7.
The 7 will actually get me into him, but I'm not going to get enough, so I might just leave that. Not hit them yet. Just to make a bird of it, those other knights, they got 8, 9. So he'll go there. Making sure that null gets an Archon. I don't think he's going to get anywhere, to be honest.
I don't think so. He'd be able to 20-inch charge or something, he might, but no.
The combat phase.
Okay, so the Everchosen are fighting everywhere, and the Marauders are going to take the brunt of the charge from the Chaos Knights. So they're piling in there, the ones they were fighting from last round. And the Marauders, they've got bronze flesh on them still. They put up a good show, but many Marauders are falling. So there's not much we can do about that. The Marauders fight back, and they do fight bravely, hanging on there, and they do take down one of the Knights. I'm thinking at this point, if I'd got Killing Frenzy off on the Marauders, they would have done a fair bit more damage as well. Then the Knights turned their attention to the Blood Reavers, formed out in a line here, and you can see the Blood Reavers quickly die, and they pile in and finish off the last one. And then the Marauders have to take another assault from the other unit of Knights and the Chaos Lord. But at the end of it, we spend a command point to keep those 3 there to tie the Chaos Knights up. That's it?
That's it.
So, you score 5. Well, yeah. So which one? 10. We're down a command point because I'm going to keep those Marauders there. So just to tie your guys up for another turn. That's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
And then you decide who's going.
Battle round 3.
The priority roll is
5.
You're going again.
Yep.
Yeah, well, lucky I left them there. Okay. The priority roll. There you go. I'm not looking.
Yep.
Done? Yep.
Done. Okay.
Okay, so the Everchosen, pretty non-eventful hero phase. They tried to get some arcane bolts to try and remove those Marauders that are holding up the charge of the Knights on the Khorne left flank. So the Knights and Vanguard are manoeuvring. They're looking for some gaps to try and get past the Wrathmongers and in there and maybe knock over Scarbrand or something. So we'll see what happens. Plenty of opportunity to get through and attack Scarbrand. Let's hold on, Scarbrand.
Charge phase.
So who's going first?
Let's do the Vanguard first.
The Vanguard. Ooh, the big guys.
10.
10. Scarbrand in.
Why not? Up twice once.
Which ones? These ones?
Oh, yeah. Let's do those ones over there.
Over here, yeah.
There go 5. We'll re-roll that. 4. Ignore that. Okay.
Anyway,
I needed 9 or something, 8 or something over there, didn't I?
yeah, 7 or something. Other night, these nights.
Those knights there, they've got a lot of work to do to try and get through that gap. But let's see what we can do. 8. It goes to 9. And these guys here.
Yep.
They get them. Yeah, they'll. Let's see what they roll.
Yeah.
Roll a 5. Let's re-roll that. 9, so I can go 10. Well, they can hit Mr. Scar. So many units. Yeah. Will, but okay. Let's see if I've got anything left after when I get to another turn. Only hope is that you don't either.
Okay. No.
The combat phase.
Okay, Yep. All right. So your choice. Who's going to go
Vanguard
first?
are going to kill something first.
Yep. Okay.
Buff them or help them, isn't there? Okay, so we've got 9 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, winning on 3s, rerolling 1s. That's an extra 6. Wow. 2, 4, 6, 8 at -2.
Yep. That goes through.
3 damage each.
Yep. So that kills them. All right. So if a model from these is slain before it is moved from play, roll the dice for each unit. Each enemy unit within 1 inch of that model. Add 1 to the dice if 2 or more models from this unit are within 1 inch of the slain model. On a 1, nothing happens. On a 2 to 5, you suffer a mortal wound. On a 6, you suffer D3 mortal wounds. Kill 5 of them.
Read that again. So you're going to hit every unit within an inch of them, yeah?
If a model is slain before it is removed, so I'll do it for each model. Add 1 to the dice roll if 2 or more models from that enemy unit are within 1 inch of the slain model.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
see.
Yep.
So this guy, for example,
Yep.
will hit him, but there's only 1 unit from that.
Yeah.
From that
Yeah.
unit.
Roll the dice for each enemy unit within 1. So I'm going to roll for these guys first. I'll roll for him. So
Yep.
on that one.
Yep.
So on a 6, it does D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So D3 mortal wounds on the Vanguard. They cop 3 mortal wounds.
Oh.
And on the Knights there,
Yep.
I roll a 6. They cop 3 mortal wounds. That guy's really exploded.
They get a save at least. Or they take 2.
And did the Paramount did the Vanguard take? The Vanguard
3.
took 3.
Oh,
Okay.
put the
So this
here.
guy gets +1 to the roll. Yep. So he gets a 6. So D3 mortal wounds, 2 mortal wounds.
Yep.
So that's that one. This guy, he gets a 5 +1, 6. So D3 mortal wounds, 1 mortal wound.
That's ridiculous.
And this guy, he's within range of that one, I think.
Yeah, should be.
Yeah,
Should be
yeah,
an inch.
The other guy, he rolls a 1, so nothing happens.
Say, you
And
roll
the
6s. I'm just going to
other guy on the
spit and
Knights,
chips.
he rolls a 2, so just 1 mortal wound on those Knights.
Yep, they take it. No, I'm pretty sure I had 6. 1 dies and he goes there.
Alright, so that's them done.
Yep.
So if you pile in and fight, do you fight now or do you fight later on? After the first time you fought?
After I fought for the first time, it was your turn to pick a unit to fight. This unit can be picked to fight for a second time.
Okay, alright, so they can fight again. They can pile in and kill Scarbrand. I'm going to do the Bloodthirster. He's going to fight twice because his is after the first time he fights. So he's just going to be there. He's going to get an extra attack because of the banner, and an extra one because of the Wrathmongers next to him. He's probably within 8 of these Wrathmongers. So those Wrathmongers will give him an extra attack. And the banner will give him an extra attack. So he'll have, with his Great Axe of Khorne, he'll have 7 attacks. So normally 5, but he's getting +2. Great Axe of Khorne. So he hits on 4s normally, but he'll hit on 3s because of Gear Strike. So 3s to hit, rerolling 1s. And 2s to wound. Roll 1 6 and 3 1s. Alright, so the 6, when I roll a 6, it does 4 mortal wounds on every enemy unit within 8. It'll be 4 mortal
Every
wounds.
unit.
Yeah, every enemy unit within 8. So explode. So 4 on them, 4 on them, and 4 on your Knights.
Okay. And what else damage?
Well, 2 saves at -2.
Okay, I'll just do the 2 saves first.
Yep.
-2, they go through.
So they do D6. So they do 6 wounds. So 6. So they've taken 6 wounds and 4 mortals.
Oops. And 4 mortals I can save. That's why I was just getting them out of the way first. So the 4 mortals, I save 2 of them, so they take 2.
Yeah.
That wound left.
4 mortals will finish off a Varangard. Yep. And 4 mortals on the knights over there.
Yep, they go through.
Alright, so then he's going to fight again. 2, 4, 6, 7. So he's going to fight again. 3s to hit. 1s. 4 hits this time. And 2s to wound. Again. So I did the 4 mortal wounds and everyone again. And 5 wounds on those knights at -2.
Yeah, they'll go through. Don't worry, I've only got 5 wounds left.
Oh, he's dead. Yeah. And 4 mortal wounds on the other knights.
Take 2. Bloody hell.
The Rage Thirster has done his job. He has raged. Your choice.
They did.
Yeah.
I don't have much left. I'm not doing them.
Make Scarbrand angry.
Make him less angry, hopefully. I was hoping to have 3 in there against him.
Yeah.
Bloody 8-inch.
So surprised when you didn't go on the Bloodthirster first, or you left put the Bloodthirster into combat.
Oh, I didn't realise he did 4 on everyone.
That exploding, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, he's got 3 attacks with his Fell Spear. All hit. All wound at -2.
How many? 3?
3 damage each.
So 6s to save. Oh, save 1. Takes 6.
Yep. And his horses.
Yep.
Reroll 1s because I cursed it. Oh no, I didn't curse him.
Just the Wrathmongers who killed. Yeah.
2 wounds, no Ren.
Pause. Takes another 1. 7. Okay. So then I'll do Scarbrand. He's kind of angry now. So I'll do the. He's got 1 wound left. This guy.
Yeah. 4 wounds left on it.
Well, he's not fighting again. I'm going to do everything on the knights because they haven't fought. So I'll do Slaughter. So if he's taken 7 wounds, gets 7 attacks with Slaughter. 2, 6, 7 plus 1 for the banner, plus 1 for the Wrathmongers. So he hits on 4s. And 3s to wound. 2, 4, 6. 6 at -2 on the knights.
Yeah, they're all dead.
There's D3. Yep.
I've only got 4 wounds left.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't kill me that much.
Okay. Then you got those guys on the
He'll go
Marauders.
first.
Yep.
One at minus -1.
Saves.
His horse.
Yep. We've still got bronze flesh on him. Oh, the horse has gone off.
Horse is angry. 3.
There's one left. I'll just do that one guy.
Yep.
3 attacks. I'll just hit your character. 1 hit. No wounds.
Okay.
No,
Horses will go in.
Yeah, I'll take 3 off. Blood tithe. 4. And that's it, I think.
Bloodthirster.
On to town.
Yep. How many wounds does Scarbrand have?
14. Got 7 left.
Yeah, so 3 guys would have taken it.
Oh yeah, easy. Yeah. So if you didn't put the knights in there, I would have rolled him twice and fought with Scarbrand. So after you fought these guys, I would have fought twice with Scarbrand on them. So Scarbrand would have killed them anyway. If you could charge, kill me, and then fight again straight away, you could have done it. But Scarbrand would have fought twice at him anyway. But when you put the knights into him, I thought I have to go with him first because you shouldn't have charged him.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So you still score 5. You're on 15. Now go.
The hero phase.
Okay. So I get a command point. I'm going to try and blood boil that Baron Guard. Goes off, so he cops.
That's a prayer, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 mortal wounds. The other guy will blood something. He'll the other guy will blood boil the hero over there. The other one will blood boil that hero. Goes off. Does 1 mortal wound.
Yep, takes it.
Then I will. I'll try and put bronze flesh on Scarbrand. Yep, goes off. So he's got bronze flesh on him. And then I'll try and put killing frenzy on Scarbrand. Yep, he's got killing frenzy on him. And that's it, I think. So it'll be Scarbrand versus Archaon. Oh, very
You
exciting.
slaughter him, you roll 6s.
That's it for the hero phase, I think.
The movement phase.
Okay, so here we go, the Khorne movement phase, and it looks like the mighty Scarbrand, it's going to happen. Scarbrand is heading towards Archaon. Will he be able to pull that charge off? It'll be very, very interesting. So the Rage Thirster is just going to pop up and support Scarbrand and maybe take care of those knights and secure that objective. And then the remaining unit of Wrathmongers are moving up to hold those knights back. We're worried about being double turned here or something, not getting the priority, so we're still trying to screen our home objectives. We're afraid if we don't kill Archaon, then he will come after our home objective, teleport in or something like that, so we're just putting the wagons in a circle there to hold him off. Khorne are way behind. They've got to do something now. Well, there's a fly.
The shooting phase.
Scarbrand. He's angry, so he's going to scream at you. His roar of rage. And roll the number of dice shown in the table. Each 4 up, the enemy suffers 1 mortal wound. So his rage table, if he's taken 3 dice, 4 up, you take a mortal wound. 2 mortal wounds.
Yep.
2.
The charge phase.
So Scarbrand will charge. He goes 4. He's going to re-roll it. He goes 6. 6 should be enough. Yeah, 6 is enough. And then the Bloodthirster here, he's going to charge. There's 6 as well, so there.
Huh. The combat phase.
That's it. So combat, I'm going to spend my command points so Scarbrand can pile in and fight twice.
I'm going to, in reaction to that,
Yeah.
I'm going to use All Seeing Domain. So when you use a command ability, I can spend a command point.
Yep.
Roll a dice. 2+. I get to use by my will. So I can pick a unit, which would be him.
Yep.
Himself. Flame to Darkness. And if you kill me, I can fight before I die.
Oh, okay. That's good. That'll be fitting. Okay, so get 7 attacks. 2, 4, 6, 7.
Should have done that.
Plus
Vanguard.
Bit late.
Bit late, yeah. No. I'm just thinking. The more I use them, the more I think of all these things I can do.
So he'll hit on. Got Killing Frenzy on him, so he'll hit on 3s. I'll do his slaughter. 3s and 3s. Yeah. So 2, 4, 6. 6 at -2.
So 3+ save goes to 5+ save. So 3 go through.
That's 9 damage. Then he's got Carnage. He'll have 2 attacks with Carnage. And on a 3-up, okay. Roll is so it's a 3-up. So you take 8 mortal wounds.
I take 4 mortal wounds.
Mm-hmm. He's going to fight again. 2, 4, 6, 7. This is with his slaughter axe. 3s. Oh, 3 2s. 3s. 3 wounds. -2.
Take 1.
That's another 6 damage.
Yep.
Then total carnage. Oh, double 1.
Double 1. Alright, well I die.
Did you die?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Was that enough, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you still have to roll the attacks because they might have
No,
been able to reflect them back.
Yeah, yep.
So I get to fight before I die?
Yep.
He dies every game, this guy. Pretty sure I don't have any points in that. I can heal. No, he just died. Okay. So Slayer of Kings, he's got 4 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
Okay, so the moment we were waiting for, Scarbrand takes down Archaon, but he gets some command ability off and he swings back at Scarbrand. He's already taken about 7 wounds or so, and so mutual destruction. Scarbrand and Archaon take each other out. And then here the knights, they pile in. They get a couple of knights fighting against the Rage Thirster, and they manage to sneak a few wounds through. The Rage Thirster swings back at them and he takes out a couple of the knights, but they're still hanging in there. But the Khorne are managing to catch up and they'll score a couple of victory points here. And I think the score will end up being 15-9 or something. So we'll see what their final score is here.
Battle round 4.
You are. Yep.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to make much difference.
Don't have much left.
How many top blood ties points do you have?
6.
How many did you use last turn? None.
None, I didn't use them.
You would have got 2 more.
What, who died? Oh, there's another 2.
Archon.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7. I got 7. 7. Yeah.
So you're going to summon something back in a minute. So I can get...
You can score
2, 4,
5
5
again.
5 again.
As long as these guys survive.
Oh, they'll just run away and stay within 6.
Yep.
So
So
I'll
you can score 5, put you on 20.
And then you'll obviously get those. Got 2 turns to go. So all you have to do is summon something on there, and you'll get 4, 8, 9, 10, even if you don't get these.
So, battle round 4, the Everchosen have the priority from Archaon's command ability. So that carries into this turn. They're fighting on bravely with not many troops left, but they can score a few victory points. They're still holding their home objective. The knights are free to move. The knights that are fighting the Rage Thirster are going to retreat and not fight the Rage Thirster, but still hold the objective, still outnumber him on the objective, so they're just playing it safe there. The other knights are moving up ready for a charge, and the Chaos Lord with his Thermal Rider cloak is going to fly over, but we haven't given him many options. We've spread out around the objective to maintain it, and so he can't really kill everybody there.
Charge phase.
Charge for that guy.
Yep. And the knights. Yep. 8. So we can make. Everyone's going to fight him a bit.
The combat phase.
Which one are you going to do first?
How many attacks does this guy have?
That's the... He hasn't got any rend.
Okay, forget him.
Yeah, alright. So you're doing on the...
4 guys and a champion.
On the Blood Secrator. Yeah. So the knights here attack the Blood Secrator, and he hangs on for a little bit, but they make short work of the Blood Secrator. The Slaughter Priest will then fight back against the Chaos Lord, and then the Chaos Lord makes short work of the Slaughter Priest. So the upshot of that is that the Everchosen are going to control the 2 middle objectives and their home to score another 5, and they'll end up on 20 points. So Khorne, 11 points behind at the end of this turn. They've got a lot of catching up to do. It's time for Khorne. Okay, so the Blades of Khorne are way behind on the scoreboard here, 20-9, so 11 points behind, but we do have 8 Blood Tithe, and the Everchosen are running out of troops, so they're just going to shuffle up and grab some of the objectives. We're working out how far away we can summon our Bloodthirster. So the Rage Thirster is moving over there, and he's going to summon a Wrath of Khorne Thirster. And then the Blood Reavers, who have come in pretty handy in this game. Another unit of Blood Bags are going to take that objective. And then the others are just moving up to screen that last objective, just in case the Everchosen decide they can still make a comeback. And the Wrathmongers are going to move up and take the other objectives. So this turn, the Blades of Khorne should score all the objectives, with the Rage Thirster summoning his mate, the Wrath of Khorne Thirster, onto the Everchosen's home objective.
Ah, the shooting phase.
So shooting, the Wrath of Khorne Thirster, he can shoot. His Blood Flail. 1 attack. 3 to hit. I'll shoot those knights. Hits. Wounds. Blood Flail -1.
Go through.
And if he's healthy, it does 6 damage.
6.
Just a straight 6 if he's healthy. The Blood Flail. Then
Charge phase.
charges. So I'll just do charge for the Rage Thirster. 3. That's precision. Enough. I won't roll for the Wrath of Khorne Thirster because he wants to stay there, and you might kill. No, you might kill. I'll roll for the Wrathmongers. 4. Is that enough or not?
Well,
Nah.
no.
Not quite.
4
No,
and a half.
doesn't matter. I'll just leave it. They're just going to claim the objective. I want to fight here. Anyway.
The combat phase.
So the Rage Thirster with his precision 3-inch charge and he swings his mighty axe of Khorne at the knights and makes short work of them. So another blood tithe. And the Khorne, scoring all the objectives, move up to 18.
Battle round 5.
Marcon was dead.
Oh, Marcon was dead, so we roll off.
Yeah, we roll off.
We get the roll off. Hey, I got a 6.
Over 1.
Ah, yeah, we'll go then.
Yeah.
And then it'll
Do
be
nothing,
much,
score 9.
much carnage, yeah. There'll be carnage everywhere. Finally. The Khorne have had a victory.
Yeah.
Usually you smash the Khorne.
No. That's it. 5 slayers are coming back.
Okay, well, thanks for watching, guys. And finally, the Blades of Khorne have had a victory on the channel. So all hail Scarbrand and taking down Archaon. A very classic matchup. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Any comments, please let us know. And any rules errors, we always like to hear about those. And we do our best. But anyway, so thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later. Bye for now.
This show is awful. Terrible. Disgusting.
See you next week.
Of course.